Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Diasporic Dialogues. I'm your host Naomi and today's Friday. Every Friday we cover that Black fact, facts about the African, Black, or Caribbean diaspora. And in this video we'll be talking about Liberia. Liberia is one of two countries in Africa that has never been colonized before, the other country being Ethiopia. And this was during the scramble for Africa where both countries are considered to have never been colonized. Liberia was initially founded as a colony in 1822, and it was funded by the American Colonization Society by white abolitionists, and on the other hand it was founded by free colored people, and this was to allow Black Americans to immigrate to Liberia, and this was Black Americans who were considered free or formerly enslaved. In 1847, Liberia became the first country in Africa to be recognized as a republic, but before that, Joseph Jenkins Roberts was a man from Petersburg, Virginia, who moved to Liberia. He became the high sheriff, and there's some controversy with this history because as the high sheriff, he was in charge of just imposing taxes on the indigenous people in Liberia, and what this added as far as conflicts was the people in Liberia who were indigenous were trying to resist the colonial power. And so even though Joseph Jenkins Roberts is considered to be one of the driving forces, he was the first Black governor of Liberia, who a year later in 1848 became the first president of the country. There is just some clash there, and that's also going into the Americo-Liberians who during the 19th century rose up to create a hierarchy system that oftentimes did not allow indigenous Africans to have some sort of power. But because of the complexity of the topic and just Liberia's interesting history as a whole, that will be discussed in another video. In Liberia, the official language is English, but other indigenous languages that are spoken, one being Baso. Fusion is on a mission to cover the narratives of the African, Black, and Caribbean diaspora. Have you heard of any of these facts before? Should I have mentioned any others in this video as far as the connection to Liberia never being colonized before? Let me know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more and follow for your daily dose of the diaspora.